Welcome back to episode 18 of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are back in 1304 with the Dresden family. Last time, it was determined that Alice marries the prince. We're going to do some more things with the dowry. So the Dresdens are going to get $142,000 whenever they decide to get married, once they become of age. Alice is eventually maybe going to see flaws in Octavia's plan to only birth vampires and decides that she wants to create them and defies her mother. Maybe what if, so there's this potential that Octavia may eventually lose control of Alice the older that she gets. Because girl is really, really educated and very smart, just like her mom, but that could backfire. So we'll see what happens. Alice likes deception. That was something that is a thing that happened. Henry walked in on Octavia being romantic with Guinevere and gets the jealous trait. The family went on a trip to see the Winslow family. Alice meets the prince, and it does not go very well. Galfredus says something mean to Alice with Octavia and Eudeline within earshot, and Octavia says something to Eudeline about it. Eudeline, being hair trigger, calls off the friendship and the deal to have their kids get married. At this point, Henry is done with Octavia, even after failing to kill her that morning. On this trip, Octavia had plotted to have Henry killed on the hunting trip with her, and her plan succeeds. Henry is dead. Henry's official cause of death is an arrow to the neck via a hunting accident. Vlad is the technical new Duke of Dresden, and the land is his, but to be managed by Octavia until he comes of age. The prince is really taking a liking to Alice and does not like his mother's decision to call off relations with Alice. So at this point, he goes to his father, the king, but the king backs down and agrees with Eudeline to cut the ties. We created the Godfrey family, a father-daughter combo. Octavia meets Florian is his name at Henry's funeral. Since Florian knew Henry, his daughter's name is Marjorie. Florian is not fond of the royals and also did not care for Henry because of his drinking, which caused him to distance himself from him. Alice keeps having night terrors about her brother. She's telepathically bound to him, and little does she or Octavia know, he still is alive with werewolves, but she's connected to him. Florian is sinister. He will likely be okay with Octavia while being a vampire. And when and if he finds out, he'll probably want to utilize it to manipulate the throne with her and maybe become a vampire himself, ? She loves fetch. She wants me to fetch right now. Mariella, Henry and Octavia's child, was born on day 15. So we have a little baby girl in the household right now. Additionally, Octavia is going to demand simoleons. Oh wait, yeah, no. Okay, so let me back up to the Winslow family. So essentially at this point, the prince had threatened the king. And so now they're going to be getting married, right? The prince threatens, I need to add this to their notes too. So basically the prince had threatened the king, and now the betrothal is on again. Octavia demands simoleons since she's in an advantageous situation because she's super manipulative like this. Additionally, she demands a spot on the royal council in place of her deceased husband, leveraging the idea that he died on the king's watch. And essentially she needs to watch over her son. It's so crazy. I love it so much. I like how we have 4 different storylines and 2 of them overlap with each other, but also might, within their social classes. So we have some family drama kind of going on too. It's so fun. Had a kitty who loved fetch. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, the milk rings, right? I know I wonder, she would probably love those too. She prefers the hair ties though, but not if they're circular. That's the story behind these, by the way. They're Ahsoka strings because she loves the broken hair ties. Phoebes was such a sweetie pie and cut some hair ties and sent them to me and made this logo, this label. And it says hair ties with a higher purpose, cat approved, never worn. They're so cute. I thought that was the funniest thing. It was so clever and creative and so thoughtful of her. It is so cute. I love Phoebes. She's adorable. So I gotta get my shit straight, guys. Okay, so we were basically trying to get it in with Florian Godfrey, essentially, is where we were at last time, right? So I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row. Alice is here. Why is Guinevere Shepherd at the blacksmith's? Guys. No. No, she wouldn't have. No, they don't fuck with peasants. The peasants didn't really know anything. One of my time sent as a cat pack of hair ties as a Secret Santa gift. That's so fun. I love that. That's adorable. Girl, you got to bring it here. If you want to fetch you. Oh, it's right there. God damn it. She hasn't fetched in a while. Don't mind me. She literally brought it and like hunkered down on the floor, like, and now she's like peering around the corner. She hasn't fetched in a while because the dogs are usually here. Anyway, the peasants just drink their blood. Exactly right, Francie. I was gonna say an Ahsoka cam. That would be so cute. Girl, you gotta bring it closer. She plopped it down like in front of the door. That's like 4 feet from me, and I'm like, I'm not getting out of my chair to do that, girl. Thank you so much, Poco. Okay, so Octavia's back on her bullshit. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta get my UDC stuff up here. The Dresdens, here we go. A grabber. No, oh my god, that'd be so funny if I had it, but it's like for Ahsoka's stuff. That would be so funny. Okay, so this time it is the year 1304, just double checking my calendar. We don't have any birthdays this time, this year. Today is technically Saturday at 5:30 p.m., but I'm going to set the next day as like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Because we ended the last time with them like a little bit early, but honestly, it was just kind of like filler, and like we were gonna wait 4 hours and then go to bed. And that was basically it. So it's okay to like end those a little bit early. But girly, okay, Alice is out here playing. I am going to just go, I was gonna send her to bed, but maybe she can play a little bit while longer. There we go, I'll probably have her do that actually. I forgot it's like super early on. Girl, why are you sad? Oh, it's because you're on your period. That's honestly really understandable. I get you. Hi, Red. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. How are you? So Vlad is our little heir. You know that? I need to see like when his birthday is going to be because he's a toddler right now. Oh, his birthday is not for like 18 more days. So like 3 years basically. So he won't be a child until like a while. For like a while. And then we have baby Mariella. I'm gonna bring like what's her face here, like Guinevere, because I don't know why she was at the blacksmith's, but like, you know, I'm not gonna make that into like a storyline tea or anything, like she's the one who did that to Ingrid, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like truly, it does not make any sense. For her to like have any harm to do with the with like the peasant family. So, you know, I don't think there's anything like evil going on there at this point. At this point, she's really wanting to do some things with Vlad right now because it says read a toddler book to Vlad, change Vlad a diaper. Like when she's reading the toddler books, I could really envision her, like, how do I want to put it? I could really envision her doing something like reading about like vampire tales or something, or like stories that she's made up. I could genuinely see that. Little Vlad is coming in through this door over here. I think he's like, here we go. He's wandering in. And maybe I'll have her like read him this like, Tomes for Tots. No, literally though. Literally. Maybe it could be like bedtime stories or something for him. Tomes for tots. That's hilarious. Where is it? Under parenting? No, it's under toddler care. I can't remember how to read. Maybe just read like a random book. Friendly stories. Tell story. I'll have her just tell him a story and we'll say that it's like related to that or something. Aw, and she's up here. Oh, stinky diaper from being near a stinky toddler. Is it because of him? Wait, jokesters? I don't know if they would necessarily be jokesters. Yeah, I think it's under activities, right? It was like under friendly and then like activities or something. Inventory and then click it. Right, because you could do that too. The book in the inventory, got it. All right. That makes sense. Friendly stories, tell, maybe I'll tell a group story if, oh, a ghost story about vampires? Don't mind if I do. It's just going to be to him though. No maniacal laughter together, right? Hi, good, happy to see you, Jedi. Good to see you. How are you? Welcome on in. We're just getting settled in with the Dresden family at the moment. I've got little Guinevere here doing some things. Mom is not hungry yet, so that's good at least. So when Alice comes of age, she's going to marry the prince. So that is currently what the deal is. However, the king will die before the prince comes of age. So I don't know how that's going to work with that. Like, or I think that the prince might try to kill the queen as a result, honestly. Like, that would be insane because you never know. Like with that guy, like he knows no bounds. Like he's the type of person, like, you better not be basically change diaper. Here we go. Hi, Kyoko. Welcome on in. Basically, you don't tell the prince no. Otherwise, he'll unalive you. Because, like, he knows he's just, like, insane like that. That's so funny. This is technically, it's like an hour class, but it's technically a TV. Lurking most of the day. Thanks, Kyoko. I really appreciate you. That's so nice of you. I think I'll have her put him to bed. Maybe, where is it? Under parenting or even toddler care, I think. I don't want to make you a grilled cheese, dude. Ask for food. Oh, wow, you're fed. Shh. The king wasn't sick. Maybe he's slowly poisoned. Ooh, right? Maybe it's those pewter plates or something like that. Toddler care. Maybe, where is it? It's put to bed. Here we go. Because she can't read, so she can't, like, she's not literate, so she can't do that. Right, maybe, yeah, maybe he's being poisoned to death. Because what do they say? Like there's like a saying, I think it was like in Game of Thrones or something, like poison is like a woman's weapon or something like that. Oh my god, syphilis. Oh yes, maybe it's like late syphilis, like late term syphilis or something. Because if syphilis gone untreated, it essentially causes like dementia and other things like that. And like it's pretty, and like heart failure, it's really terrible actually. Do they say that in a lot of stuff? Nice. I love that. Oh, he's gonna go babble. No, I'm gonna put you to bed. I'll see if I can get her to do it. Because she was gonna check the toddler. I'll send him to sleep. So put Vad to sleep. Oh, don't read him to sleep. Sorry. Put him to sleep. Swiss cheese your brain. It does. It does like Swiss cheese your brain. If it goes like untreated for like decades, basically, kind of thing. Oh, I wonder if she would spend a lot of time with her mom. Actually, you know what I do want to do? Alice is a young vampire who is basically being like groomed for the throne, essentially at this point. I want her to sit and work on her literacy skills this evening. You know what I mean? Like while mom is writing. Like practice reading. I don't know what level her skill is. Oh, she's level 2, almost level 3. Or even work on her cross stitching and stuff while she's in here, because I think that would be really cute. It's almost like co-working.
Ganashuna. Thar Benip.
I love that. I like how she has skillful sleep as like a skill mastery perk, but she's a vampire who doesn't sleep. Well, she could sleep, but her vampire energy has been pretty okay so far. So, you know, there's that at least. Guinevere, what are you doing? Did she put Vlad to bed? For some reason that wasn't working. I'll probably have him just go to bed because like that's really weird that it wasn't working for him forever. I think good for good measure since I'm here. I always try to just like, now we're just like beginning the next day. It's a parchment, isn't it? Wait, what's a parchment? What are you talking about? Oh, she also could practice an instrument. She could maybe like the harp or something. Because her mother has been doing a lot to try to get her to be like, you know, prepared for a royal marriage, you know, to make her like as good as possible for something like that, for like the relations of the kingdom and stuff, and to be able to like have her wits about her in those situations. It's such a good skill for kids and Sims. It is. I wish that we had it like without mods though, because this is like a literacy mod that was by Lazy Nif, I think, or Neef, Lazy Neef. It's the same person who uses the royalty, or who made the royalty mod, which is nice. Let's take some good screenshots of her. Hi, Elena. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. We're back with the Dresdens today. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Octavia. We are here. We might go on like a some sort of like a visit to, how do I want to say, maybe we might go on like some sort of a visit to like the throne or something at this point too, to them. You literally, modders make the world go round, quite literally. Vampire scales being a wonderful harpist or something to enrapture people so they wouldn't realize she's vampy, right? Or something like that. Yes, my Thanksgiving went really well too. I hope yours did. We just spent it with like Michael's family. Later tonight, we're going, like Michael's over there right now because his mom did like breakfast, but later tonight, they're, this afternoon rather, I'm going over there and then we're gonna have dinner with them and stuff. So it'll be good. A good afternoon because his papa and his aunt are over and they drove up. So it's kind of a long trip. Oh wait, no, I just have her, I'm gonna have her like write some more. Sorry. The birth of a vampire. That's right. I wonder if Mariella is a vampire. We got bad news for Mariella if she's a human. I literally didn't even think about that. Oof. That's gonna be something interesting for us to have to deal with again. But you know, that's the way that Octavia's twisted brain works. Another baby as a snack, right? Literally. She's kind of messed up. I also think that I'll probably have her like, do you think she would try to tie the knot with like another noble as soon as possible? I think she probably would, if I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she's just recycling. Also, Twitch is gonna play ads in just a second, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and let those play, but we'll be right back. Thank you again for coming on in. Ads play no matter what I do, so I'm going to pause and do some words on stream with you, and I'll see you in a sec.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, she's just recycling. A caprice under her, it sure does, doesn't it? Hmm. Oh no. Hmm. Nice. For level 11, that was pretty easy, I think. Anyone else? I seriously do. Crazy. Agree, right? Mm. When it starts getting to 5 letters, this gets miserable. Oh, damn. Nosy. Okay. So R and nosy. Hmm. Good morning, Nostalgic. How are you? Welcome on in. I'm so glad to see you. Happy Friday. Oh no. We're also back from ads. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome on in. Mm. Oh, it is. Yeah, like my first holiday, isn't it? That's right. That's so cute, Emily. Oh my god, I should be like, Michael's the first holiday is being married. He's gonna go, what? I'm so gonna say it to him later. Oh my gosh. That's adorable though. Good morning. How are you? Marriage is what brings us together today. Honestly, such a classic. If anyone's coming by, we're doing Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are here with the Dresden family. It's the year 1304. Are you, she's like PO'd about her brother crying and stuff. Are you also, wait, why am I awake? You woke yourself up, little guy. See if you can go back to bed. I don't know if I can have her like put him to sleep in his bed. Christmas husband check. Yay! That's so fun. I love that. Aw. Oh, he had a nightmare. Oh, he's gonna wake up his sister. Oh God. This is gonna be really rough for her, isn't it? Yes, it is. I just know that. Why am I awake? No, literally. Mm-hmm. Hmm? She must have heard him. No, she definitely did. Because she came in here autonomously. So she finished writing her book. We've just been sitting on all the books that she's been writing, because like we're also saying that these are going to be like her how do I want to put it, like the vampiric tomes and stuff. I'll let you go to sleep though, girl. It's like literally 2 in the morning. I'm gonna make you more tired so you go back to sleep. Nostalgic. Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. That is honestly so sweet of you. What the heck? Thank you for being so kind. Aw, I hope you had a good holiday yesterday. Did you? Thank you. That is so sweet. I really, really do appreciate that. Aw. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on by. How you doing today? The build later? I did make it, yes. While we're kind of like reading and stuff to them, I guess it's pretty dark, so I have to like do this, I think. Yeah, I did make this. I do use some custom content in it though. But this is just like kind of like a regular like standard medieval Duke's manor. You know, there's nothing like super crazy or like anything about it. The build on YouTube. I don't think that I uploaded the VOD at all of this one. Oh, the tryptophan got you? Oh my God. Every single time it'll get you. Oh, in past episodes, right. Mm-hmm. Allison. Thank you so much for the sub. That is so nice. Oh my God. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'll have to color a slot for you. So like here's the entrance to the house, and then there's like a grand dining room. And then it goes around and there's like just like a little hallway area, place to get away on Yap if we want to, bathroom, a little right, she's like she's trying to coerce me into fetching with her right now. Got a little like a kitchen. We don't really use the kitchen very often because I have her using the buffet table instead. And then there's like a little like living room basically, and a hallway over here, and then there's an access point to the dungeon. But then upstairs, which you can see the 2 like stairs that are going left and right, there's a hallway in the sitting area, bathroom, as well as like another sitting room with like a bar. Henry loved that bar. Hallway, bathroom, the kids' room. This is Octavia's office. And then this is the bedroom. And then this is their bathing chamber inside there. And then this is the servants' like quarters and stuff, which is accessible through this like little pathway over here. Fetch stream, right? If you wouldn't do that, hi girl. I want you guys to see what I'm dealing with right now with her. That's literally what I'm dealing with at the moment. The CC, yes, no, it took me like probably 2 months to do all the world building and stuff. She loves fetching. It's a hair tie, yep. We've had this ratty hair tie. It was like one that snapped, and then I took it, like it snapped in my hair, and then I like took it out, and then one day she was like, oh my God, that's the best thing ever, because she was like nearby when I took it out. And then she, right, it is her prized possession. She's so, we've had it for probably 3 years now. And like, it's her favorite thing. We haven't really been able to have it out because of the puppy and stuff. Right. I know. She's sitting here staring at me. CC Nightly said don't take electricity. I wonder. That's a great idea though, Emily. I didn't even think about that. Octavia's over here. Where's she going? Oh, she's gonna go clean up like baby things apparently, I guess. But since it's like late at night, oh, she's gonna have to drink really fast. I think I'm gonna have her wake her up and then probably drink from her. Because remember, so basically at this point, Octavia, like for the storyline, we say that she wipes her memory, so like no one knows she's a vampire. Because she wasn't careful on cleaning up her tracks last time with her. As a reminder, she was not like with Scarlet, so she's being extra careful this time. Compel for a small drink. Can we say it sates her a little bit better? Spending your money on real cat toys when your cat prefers a raggedy hair tie is so funny. No, literally though. We stopped buying like a lot of toys for the cats because of that. Am I not fetching for you? Is that why you're here? Hi. Oh my God, Coral Island last night. Oh my God, that's so fun. I love Coral Island. It's so good. Thank you for coming by. How are you, Sarah? Nice to meet you. I stream Monday through Friday. And I didn't stream yesterday though because of like Thanksgiving and stuff, but like
Yakalau Doonba. Rugi Payun.
Yes, this is Ultimate Decades Challenge, and it's kind of like a very big drama series. We play 4 different families in a rotation, and this is the second family in our rotation. Love cats, you buy them everything and they play with everything but the toys, right? No, really, they'll be like, I like this box that the toy came in instead of the toy, you know? I get it. So again, Octavia drinks from her little plaything, but it's because she doesn't, like, she wipes her memory, so like her plaything doesn't, her second juice box, exactly. She doesn't realize that it's like, she's a vampire because she wipes her memory. With a slinky for a while, that's so cute. I should get the little spring things for her then, shouldn't I? I'm gonna make her less hungry. All right, Octavia. I do think, I'm gonna have her like, maybe, wait, scrap that painting? That's really weird. Maybe I'll bring her painting things inside because it's like cold outside right now. I think that'd probably be really smart, actually, for me to do that. Hey! Oh my God, Sarah, that is so nice. Holy crap, that's amazing. Welcome on into the Beanie Weenie Club. So one thing, whenever someone subscribes or gives a sub, I color a little slot. So I just colored a little green square for you. You won't be able to see it because like it's green screened, but it's right here. Thank you for doing that. That's so nice. Having to take care of a baby sounds like a nightmare. No, that really does, doesn't it? Absolute nightmare. Where should I have Octavia's like things? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Where should I put her like easel and stuff now that it's maybe because like I had her painting in the courtyard, but obviously it's like cold and stuff outside right now. Maybe I'll have her do a little something in here. I'll ever do something like out in this area because this is a lot less traveled. There's not a lot. Larry, hi! I'm so glad to see you today. Welcome on in. Bye, Rumor. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming by. I think I will probably just have her set up here because like painting is definitely something that she loves. Classic painting. I'll ever do a large classic painting. Paints Alice when she's the future queen. That'd be amazing. Because I actually have some other paintings and stuff. I said this was like a self-portrait of her. Wait, that's not. That's right. I have portrait overrides. Oh my God. Maybe that's Alice when she's the future queen or something. That's right. I forgot I had the overrides. So it like did it medievalified them. Holy shit. This is going to go so hard. Oh my God. Are you 1305? Yes, I'm in 1304. I love that. How's your story going so far? Those are so cool. So I had those labeled as like a self-portrait of herself, but also maybe of Scarlet. But I have to rename those now because of my overrides. So, you know, that's fine though. That's genuinely amazing. But Octavia is like a painter. And I think that I also have her really good with, I'm also gonna max out her woohoo skill because like girl be banging. She's had hundreds of years to master some things, let me just say. I also don't know if I have her doing things like writing, and I think painting are more her things, and she's less into like needlework. No heirs. Oh my God. You have no heirs. I feel like the Dresden family is definitely going to struggle. We play 4 different families. But the high class people kind of kill each other a lot. I'm gonna be honest. But the poor people, like they, like the blacksmith, literally last episode, it's like the love of his life. Like no one, like a once in a lifetime kind of love type of situation. Like the sort that you'll proclaim in like in poetry, like I've promised to find you in every lifetime type of stuff, right? Well, the blacksmith and his son went to the mines to go like gather resources to like, you know, do blacksmithing things. And they came back and his pregnant wife died. She collapsed on the floor and she died. And so he basically, he's obviously shattered. He is shattered. He's going to marry again because they oftentimes would, but he will never love her. Basically, he's met someone new, but he's not going to love her. He's going to be cruel, but not like cruel and distant, but he's not going to be like necessarily, he won't lay a finger on her type of thing, but he will be cruel. The new wife will never be his original love. Nope. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And then basically Octavia here is a vampire supremacist, essentially, who her family was murdered, like all vampires, or so they thought, were murdered by the royal family. So vampires are essentially like eradicated in the save kind of thing. And so Octavia is on this personal mission. Oh my God, a masterpiece. Oh my God, that's so cool. But basically she's kind of on like her own mission to install a vampire on the royal throne as revenge. And her daughter Alice is the one who's currently betrothed to the prince. Octavia's not evil, right? God forbid a woman have hobbies. Also, she's like an evil vampire who can like wipe people's memories and stuff in the storyline. So like no one knows she's a vampire. Unless it's her own children. Like Alice is well aware that they're vampires because she has to tell her daughter like, these are things that like no one else can know because we're special and people just don't understand us kind of thing. Like I could totally see her doing, you know, doing stuff like that and telling her daughter those things. Alice is low-key gonna rule the world, I fear. I'm terrified of the prince with a vampire. I'm terrified. Like it's... Guys, it's gonna be bad news. She'd be the proxy for her mother to rule the world. Exactly. Because like essentially the queen has demanded a spot on the royal council as part of the dowry, essentially, because like her husband was killed in a hunting trip there, right? Her husband was killed on a hunting trip, and she's like, to ensure the safety of my daughter, I need a place, and to ensure a place like on the council, essentially. So like she's able to go there and like play like puppeteer kind of thing. He was killed by whom? That is all speculation, right? Brown hair is what's him. This is her, the servant, as well as her little like plaything and juice box. Because Octavia is actually a lesbian too. She prefers the company of women, but she also will sleep with men in order to secure getting children. Oh shit! She's jealous. So whenever there's text messages that come through in our story, because obviously we didn't have text messages back in 1304. Fuck. I need to make moves now. So basically the way that I'm doing this is it's either like they're recalling on future, like past conversations and like kind of mulling those over, you know what I mean? And how those went instead of being text messages or letters or, so this is basically when like maybe she's recalling or like she's tapping into something like that they talked about. I think this is a key for her to make moves on him and like to marry him very quickly because he's single and he is ready to mingle, basically, right? So like this is another nobleman that she met at her husband's funeral. So I'm gonna invite him over today. How do you think they would do a wedding? Do you think she would be very utilitarian about it and like just to get it going? They would go all out. Would they go all out, or would she just be like, we need to get this ready now kind of thing? Like make a spectacle? Okay. Getting married officially first, right? I don't think that would be a good fit for you is what I'm gonna say, because like, hell no, that's my man. I need to invite him over like yesterday. So I'm gonna do that, and we're just gonna get our move on with him very quickly because I think she's realizing that she needs to like, time isn't, you know, she's in her prime now as she'll ever be. I feel like she would marry to breed those, seriously, also in those times she didn't marry quickly, would be seen as witches, right? Exactly. Because she does need to remarry very quickly, especially being someone who's like a noble woman. Mm-hmm. The husband, right. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make her sleep a little bit more. Here we go. I do solve needs for storyline too. Because that's what you gotta do. They're mutually beneficial to one another. Exactly, because like he doesn't have an heir and he's looking to like get down with someone very quickly. I'm also gonna see if I can do anything else with her. Command, control the minds of other Sims. I'm gonna have her get that one because that feels very par for the course for her. Hell yeah. A lavender marriage. All of her marriages have been lavender marriages because she was married to Henry, and now she needs to marry another man, even though she's a lesbian. They're her beards for sure. I'm going to invite Florian over. Over to current lot. Mysteriously wealthy and probably involved in suspicious crimes. Right, and the thing is that Florian is going to be revealed as like not really liking the throne either. So like these two are gonna be so dangerous together. You guys, like that is going to be detrimental to all the wrong people or the right people, depending on who you ask. Also, please ignore the fact that there's like DJ equipment out here. The world automatically spawns them no matter what I do, so it's fine. I love it, seriously. It's so delicious. I see them as cunning besties. Right, exactly. I'm going to invite him in. Actually, I'm going to switch to control to him. So actions, control sim. Jody! Hi! Thank you for 33 months. Thank you so much for the lovely, lovely 33 months. How you doing? Florian, I do believe, is straight, yes. They're able to size down those down with tool and they didn't change back. Are you kidding me? That's so smart. I'm gonna do that right now. I didn't even think to do that. So we're going to just size these down to like what? Like 0.01. Yeah, they're basically like pixels. You can hardly see them. I think no promises. Okay, no worries. But I'll take it regardless. I'll take it. That's so smart. Same with you. I'm gonna try you. See what, is there anything else that is like needing? That's actually so smart. Let me go over here and look. We're gonna keep an eye on shit. Right, like this guy over here and like my gardens. We're medievalifying things a little bit more. That's gonna be amazing. Yes, for the immersion, exactly. There's like some other trash cans way over there, but I doubt I'll go over there. I just got rid of the ones that are like in the immediate vicinity. There's like little bird baths and other random little things. We should be okay here. Hi, Adu. Welcome on in. I'm so glad to see you today. Same with these. Damn it. I can't click those. I was hoping that I could get rid of the flagpoles, but it's fine. They're fine. Honestly, flags still existed, even though they probably wouldn't look like that necessarily, but they still existed, so I'll take it. Right? I kind of like the flagpoles, right? I get it. All right, that's good for now. All right. Oh. Dude immediately waltzes in and is gonna kiss her hands. That's autonomous. I didn't do that. You see him? Oh my God, he's so... He's charming.
Oh.
Yes, you like physical intimacy. Thanks to their compatible personalities, Florian and Godfrey formed a positive impression towards Octavia Dresdens. This will help build a harmonious relationship between them. They're both attracted to each other. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. No, dude, that is like definitely gonna get this. Oh my God.
Chibi Yaba.
Oh my God. She is a lesbian, but
Alabar.
she will manipulate men to get heirs. She is the lesbian. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Oh shit. Did they even have their first kiss? Did they even have their first kiss yet? It looks like I don't, maybe? Okay. Seriously, she's like, I haven't had a man in my bed for years, no, for months, or whatever, because Henry's whiskey wieners. I don't know, I have no idea. So my husband is dead. It's giving, seriously, he's using her as well. Seriously, right? Oh my God. That was not what I was expecting to open up to today at all. The whiskey wieners.
Amuki Shuna. Tube.
These two. Oh my God. I don't know how fast we should move. I feel like it'd be very, like, people obviously would still do things that they weren't technically supposed to do, because, like, hello. Try for pregnancy, they're ready, right? I have that unlocked no matter what, pretty much, so they can autonomously do it, you know? There isn't, yeah, okay, so there's not anyone else here in this situation. No, Alice, not right now. Go away. Maybe I'll have them come out and sit together, like go here, like steady sit, and then I'll have him go steady sit, or her go steady sit too. Alice, literally leave me alone. Mommy's busy. Seriously, do you ever set as lesbian and Cass? So I basically have her set, you know, just for like the game interactions and stuff. I have her set to be able to do whatever with whoever. So basically bisexual, like, but canonically in the storyline, she is bisexual, if that makes sense. Or as lesbian, I mean, in the story. So I have her set and cast to like anyone, like the default. Where is it? I'll have her do the practice reading and stuff. She could have fathered Thomas. Oh my God, it kind of does look like he could have fathered Thomas. He does look a little bit like Thomas, doesn't he? Console grief or something. Lauren is handsome and charming and mysterious. He is. Sucker for pretty powerful sim, right? I think they would have very beautiful babies. He's looking for an heir, so just saying. I think that eventually he might be the one to like know that she's a vampire potentially, because like we are keeping that. Oh, he's got the sinister archetype. Holy shit! Can this story keep like dishing this as much seriously? Can this story, I know he's so perfect. He's sinister. So I think this matches up with her aspirations even more. Florian has learned that Octavia hates children. Okay, that's insane. They're so made for each other. Oh my God. They're like, would you like to form an alliance with me? Yes, exactly. Right. Pretty, that's exactly why I had to change it up.
Sarpava.
He also sort of looks perfect for new Vampire Lord. He really does.
Wapana. Enloy.
There's gonna be a lot of infighting for the throne at some point. I just smell it. Like, honestly, it might eventually end up becoming like that snake that literally eats itself kind of situation, you know?
Benarla?
A perfect lavender beard marriage, right? I wonder if he would know that she's a lesbian, but they're like in the alliance for power eventually, you know? Maybe he would take like a concubine at some point.
Oh, soup.
By game, maybe she's lesbian, right? Could be.
Huh.
Oh, he's flirting with her. I feel like Florian is Pan, right? But Pan in the sense like, oh, this is a good alliance.
Oh, Yata Velk Shirsha.
Like I'm DTF or something because of the alliance. He has a hole, he's there, and if it's wholesome. Wait, what did they say? Okay, I thought that was something else.
Balafoy Palacamus.
I really wonder. I think that Octavia would move very fast. I think she realizes that she has to, right? Because of the situation that arose with like the memory of their conversation. Maybe it wasn't even like a conversation that they had. Like, what if he tries to see other women type of situation? Because he did text me or call me about that person. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like this would be something that she realizes that she has to move on if she wants to secure a place like with nobility. And this is like a really easy in, I want to say. Challenge and power Octavia exudes as something that look as a fun new adventure. Right, exactly. Like, wow, I've never met a woman just like you. I guess pregnant with him, so they marry, right? Physical intimacy. You're not like other girls. Yeah, she's literally a vampire, right? There's no one I've ever met that's like you before. Blah, blah, blah. Blue, blue, blue. He's really good at telling her what she wants to hear. Affection, maybe emotionally connect. And then we also could do like recite love poetry. Hi, Charles. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. So evilly mean charming and wonderful together. Exactly. Is there a way?
Gamisha Wadig.
I think this is kind of one of those situations where like I'm gonna send them on, maybe I was gonna send them on like a little walk because I want it to be like more than just in their living room kind of situation. I didn't have time yesterday because it was Thanksgiving, but I definitely probably will by like Sunday, I want to say, to check some of them out. Thank you for posting those too. I really do appreciate that. Affection. Where is it? No, it's under, I'm going to say, so this relationship situation. So I'm going to say ask to be romantic partner. But I'm honestly going to send them on a walk. So we're going to go to, not the docks, but to the forest. Maybe they'll go on like a little, like a stroll or something together. But then that's where they're doing it. Yes. No, I appreciate that. I do. I won't, just for your reference too, I won't use Little Miss Sam's mods though, because she was on Twitter doing, or like in a Discord, doing a lot of, like saying a lot of really anti-Semitic things. So I unfortunately will not be using any of her mods or anything like that, just as a heads up. So I know she has a lot of like really good mini fixes and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send them on that stroll. So this is where I'm saying that this is going to be where is it? So they're going on that stroll, and this is where they're kind of deciding that they're going to have like an alliance to each other and whatnot. She's showing him around the forest and like, this is where I left my human son for the wolves. And he's like, oh, nice. Right, no worries. Ooh, all right, Guinevere is changing the baby's diaper. They do. It's a really big shame. I know, no, he's scared of her, but like also in awe of her. Literally. Hi, Goose. Good morning. I'm so glad to see you today. How are you? Welcome on by. Never met a woman like her, right? Zionism and anti-Semitism. Both can be true at the same time. But it was Zionism, which is in contextual thing can also be anti-Semitism. With the arranged marriage mod, they can have a marriage of convenience. Yes. No. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that arranged marriage mods can also kind of have that. Like also can kind of like, yeah, or that adults can also have like an arranged marriage kind of situation. I'll have to double check and see what that looks like. But they are technically romantic partners now, so that's very exciting. They literally just met like at this point in time, like months ago at her husband's funeral. Florian seems like a really big fan of women's wrongs. Yes, right. He does. And rights and wrongs. Florian himself is likely a woman's wrong, right? Zionism is anti-Semitism. Yep. Sure is. Yep, Zionism is anti-Semitism. Yeah, I know it's a very like nuanced topic for sure. Florian supports everyone's wrongs, especially when they align with his own. Yes. Yes. No, I feel like because he hates the throne just as much as anyone else, right? So it's like Florian's wrongs are women's wrongs sometimes too. Right. He's just a man following his dreams, right? Literally. Okay, so I want to say I'll go this way, and I want to see like what the relationship situation looks like, because you said there might be something with the arranged marriage mod, and I think that's on a relationship. So or is it under romantic? No, wait, it is relationship and then change relationship. Wait, why didn't it? I think it like canceled it. I'm gonna try that again. So change relationship, ask to be a romantic partner. Let's try that. Florian likes wine and good music. Right? No, Francie, for real. No, I got you, Linvy. I got you. No, come back! No! Stop it! He's tired, so he just left. You're ruining my story opportunity right now. I'll bring him here. Please hold, because he's still like in my household technically right now. Where is it? Invite over to current lot. And I'll make him less tired as a result. We're gonna say that he didn't leave. So I'm trying to initiate the relationship. She's sick, she is. Here's Florian. Okay, so he's back. Now he's good. Hi, party. Welcome on in. I'm so glad to see you today. All right, let's give this a whirl. So we'll go relationship, change relationship, ask to be a romantic partner. So we're gonna say that this was on their walk where they decided to like start forming an alliance and that they should probably be wed. Loyal. Oh shit. Florian? Do you think he's locked the fuck in right now, you guys? He's loyal to her? I think I'm gonna say yeah. Seriously, no, I'm gonna say yeah. Because he's like, I'll give you the world. Well now, right? You have no idea what you're getting yourself into, dude. I'm just saying. Holy shit. This is gonna get so thick. He's got a daughter too. Kitty Cuddles, I know she's so cute. She's trying to coerce me into fetching right now. Oh yeah. No, she's He's got her down bad. Oh, Ahsoka. I was like, why is my webcam all fucked up? But it's Ahsoka. She bumped it. Oh my god, bye, Destiny. Ooh, see you soon. Thank you so much for coming by. All right, we're gonna do some words on stream. Down with the Winslars, you say? I'm in, right? Because I think it will be a conspiracy against the throne eventually, kind of thing. Down with the Winslars. Up with the Dresdens. Because I think they probably will try to take over the throne. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Roll that beautiful bean
Fucking
footage.
crazy. Flocktavia. Mm-hmm. No, literally Flocktavia. That's so good. Why is ice so good today, guys? So there's a fake and a hidden one. I know this is impossible. Like, I don't know any words with these letters in it. Excuse you? 0 of them. Right? Yay! I got one! I kind of piggybacked on Mark, though. Hopping, sopping, shopping. That round did not count. Seriously, that was really tough. That was brutal. All right, we're on to that. Wait, we have like 10 seconds left for until ads are done, but like, you know, it's fine. We got this. Oh my God, we're back from ads. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. So I need to jot this down for our notes because Florian just basically, okay, so I'm gonna say, Florian and Octavia have decided to make an alliance. He pledges his loyalty to her. Seriously, he's down 10 toes down for Octavia. He is. I think it'll be like one of those situations too, you guys, where like he's down so bad for her, but also like his loyalty is almost blind for her, if you know what I mean. Because he got the loyal trait, right? He got the loyalty trait, and he is essentially going to have blind loyalty to her. He is locked in. Oh my God. We don't, Henry was a little bit of a pushover, honestly. Like, and not the good kind. Hey! Hi, Minnie. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. So we're now partners. I think she's probably like, we should get married as soon as possible, kind of thing. The kind of man we really need, right? Exactly. For this stuff to kind of go down, this is the kind of guy that we need. I feel like we are going to be power couples for sure. She was probably like, I don't want to be a widow forever. And he's like, don't worry, I've got it. Do the kids like him? I don't think the kids know him. The bird at the door, a random lightning strike. You know what? I'm gonna freaking go for it, guys. We are gonna like bulldoze through this kind of stuff. I envision this to be one of those situations where like I kind of want him to come out here actually. Here, let's stand here and chat. Maybe I'll have them stand here and chat. Where is it? Chat here. People are always talking out. It happens when I talk isn't cheap. And it was like, wait, what do you mean? People are always talking, but what happens when the talk isn't cheap? And it was, wait, what do you mean? Oh, seriously, I wouldn't want to be in his shoes after all this. No, I wouldn't want to be in his shoes either, Florian, because I don't think he understands, like, he hates the throne, but I think her hate for the throne is deeper and more nefarious. Right, screenshot, exactly, we're going for the screenshot opportunity. I think I also might change her clothing as well. Change outfit. I don't think I want to have her wear the hooded one, but I am going to make her wear something that feels a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like this one. It's still like pretty warm as far as things considered. Oh, girl is sick.
Wait.
Oh, wait, it's her period. I'll have her go here. And he will go here. The cold bothers vampires. I think you're right. Relationship, change relationship, propose. Kiss Octavia. Oh my god, he wants to kiss her. Just a little kiss, right? Why'd you pick that angle?
Ruskin.
So I think he's basically pledging his alliance to her. I have a mod that makes the rings look less diamondy. Yeah, I made him propose. And basically this is kind of like him deciding that the alliance is like real kind of thing. Oh, yay. Yes, right? He sure did bend the knee, didn't he? Wholesome? For them, yeah, it's wholesome, but like, you know, it's wholesome for them, but not for the rest of the world. Do you know what I mean? Oh boy, he's in trouble, right? It is. This is like, I know I literally just met you like a month ago. Are you reciting like cute poetry to her or to him? Is this what you're doing? It's twisted wholesome, exactly. Do you think we should try to line up a wedding for them at the Royal Cathedral? Where Henry was buried just months ago? Oh no! Move in, maybe in while they maybe in a while. They don't want to move too fast, right? Well, where are you going? Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, didn't they did meet at her husband's funeral? They sure did. But this was like months ago at this point. Because remember, that was like, Henry died as per like the timeline. Like, almost a year ago. Yeah, I was like, right, time moves, right, exactly. So time has moved like very differently at this point. So Henry died almost a year ago. Because he died on day 13 and 1303. Like on day number 1 with them. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I really want to take... does the king have to approve of this pairing? I think he does. I was gonna say, like... I was about to say, like, I think I should probably have him travel to go see the king. Now, it's like 6 p.m. Maybe tomorrow in game, I'll have him go travel to see the king. The king is sick, he is, but not like bedridden sick yet. Gonna be like whatever you would, gonna die, right? Exactly. I think that's probably the way it'll probably go. But see, he still has a good alliance with things. I am gonna send her a good alliance with like everyone else. Except he tried to distance himself. Exactly, not bedridden yet. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Because I think we were kind of saying that he's also kind of on the court too, or someone who's like deeply associated with the throne. There is going to be some sort of like a giant conspiracy against the throne for sure. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Hey, she's thirsty again. Girl, you better stop. Girl, you better stop. You gotta come in here. Oh, I like how they can turn around on stairs now. I had no idea about that. Sure, it's a revolution. I'm so excited about this. Vampire command, drink plasma, compel for a small drink. Can I command her? What can I command her to do? Command to repair, sit, work out, clean. Oh my God. That's crazy. I forgot that I have the vampire command thing now. Oh shoot, I forgot that I had Alice in here reading literally all day. Girl, you got that ADHD hyper focus on now or something. Go ahead and go pee somewhere. That's not like, oh my God. Did she drink from her? There he is. Or there she is. Me as a kid, right? You're like, oh, I should probably poop. You've been like reading for like 4 days straight. Hi, nerd. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Octavia is now engaged to a nobleman, and he's essentially like, I feel like they've had like a lot of conversations about the way that things are going, you know, and all that, and like he basically has like pledged his like complete loyalty to her, which is really dangerous if you know anything about Octavia. He's like, he promised to give her the world, essentially, you know? I'm gonna have her put out like roast chicken for dinner. A roast duck, even. That sounds really good. I'll make him better or whatever. So the kids, I'm not really playing like management and mommy games here for these kids, at least. We've got the stories. So they also have like kind of pledged to wed each other at this point. So he did decide to propose to her, but it was kind of one of those like moments of like a, not really a romantic proposal, but one of like, I'm gonna give it all to you. He did bend the knee. He did pledge his allegiance to Octavia. Ooh. Do you think that he would be the type of person to just like agree with her, or just like that he'd be chill if she was a vampire as long as it allowed them to kind of like conspire against the throne together? Do you think he would be that way? I think it would be too. I really do. I'll say that he ate already because it's like 8 p.m. Are you hungry? She is. I'll feed her though, because like I always say that the servants probably don't eat the same food or something. Not for anything as long as it benefits him in the end. Exactly. That's the type of sim I genuinely believe that he probably is. And like as we were making him for Octavia, we kind of determined that that's probably who he is too. I was gonna say he'd probably want to be a vampire too. But here's the issue though, because Octavia says that the best vampires are born, not made. So I don't know how that would actually go. You know? Exactly, she doesn't like made vampires, but maybe he like convinces her or something. Because then they can't have like full-blooded vampire babies. You know? Kind of situation. Or because they would have full-blooded vampire babies then, trick her. I was gonna say maybe he like tricks her into doing it, or like does something. Oh my God, that would be crazy. Ah, hi Sims lover, good to see you today. How are you? I'm going to have her go read, what's her name? Exactly, more powerful baby vampire, right? Because I could see it being that way too. Read that, honestly. Interesting tensions constantly asked to be turned, right? Well, if you think about it though, if she turns him into a vampire, they can't have human children, right? So I think if he finds out this information, then he would like be able to like utilize that, you know? Oh my God, you're finally done with COVID. Good. I hope you're feeling better. That's exciting. I'm glad to see you. It makes me feel awesome. That's good. Says he'll tell the truth unless she turns him. Ooh, see, like he'll either manipulate her or he'll convince her to turn him, kind of thing. Some lunch with my sister-in-law. Bye. I'll see you later. I will leave a lurk. Thank you so much. Have a great stream. I'll see you later. Have a good lunch. It was good to see you. A sore throat, but I'm better. Oh, that's good. You know, the sore throat does take a little while to leave, doesn't it?
Dunda, Walake, Eric.
I'm gonna jot this down though. So like, okay, Florian will either manipulate if he finds out she is a vampire, or Florian will either manipulate Octavia to turn him if he finds out she is a vampire, or say to her that they will have full-blooded vampire children if she turns him. I think he knows better with her than against her. It's worse to be our enemy. Exactly. Right. No, that's so true too, actually. So accurate. Oh my God. I'll let her go to sleep. It's like 10 p.m. here, girl. I'll heal you up a little bit. There you go. Guinevere. I can send you to bed. She is really tired. I know there's so many layers to it because it could really swing one way or another, you know? Like if she realizes she's been manipulated, she's like really scary. But also if she hasn't been manipulated, you know, but if she's been convinced to do things on her own will, then that also is a way of manipulating her. It's making her believe with her ego that it's going to be beneficial to her, you know? Because he's sinister, you know? Damn. Okay, girl needs to write another book. Write genre book. We have her writing nonfiction books. So I need another book title. Right, Pixie? Right? Make it seem like it's their idea. It's all marketing. Parenting is marketing. That's funny. Okay. So, oh, this one's gonna be about marrying for power. Power plays is what we'll call them. The true author of the times. She is. I love her. She is really crazy though, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Are you awake? Mm-mm. I thought I sent him to bed, but maybe I didn't. Oh my God. Go to bed, little dude. Aw. She's really having a difficult time about like, hard to be near a child who inspires more panic and sadness than it does joy. It's not the child's fault. It's not necessarily the parent's fault either. If confessed, such a feeling would attract only horror and judgment. So she's having a lot of conflicting feelings about like being near her own children, which really kind of leads into the whole thing about like absent mother, like mostly letting other people take care of them for her kind of situation.
Gosh.
Oh, she's not doing good at all with like, she's got some sort of sickness going on. She's thinking about Florian. Oh, how cute are you, Octavia? So I feel like maybe We should have a wedding, shouldn't we? I don't want to like do the wedding because like weddings are a nightmare. Should we try it anyway to see what happens? Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Do you think we should try to do it? Because like, wait, no, shit. Florian has to go to the king to talk about the alliance because he's a duke. Or he's a lord or whatever. So like, I feel like they have to get like approval from the king for it. Hi, Snail. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. And if it goes back, you can just go to the save, right? That's so true. I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, because one of the cats are being weird out there. It's fine. Ahsoka. Anyway, yeah, so Florian does have to go visit the king, and then we're gonna have him go like talk to him. Or do you think maybe we'll say, because he's living in a different household, to say that like, hey, I would like to marry. Oh, it's Chewy. Hi, bring it here. Drop it. Hi, Choodle Noodle. Michael's home. I didn't realize he was home. And no Chewy Noodle. Yeah, so maybe we'll say that Henry did that then, you know. The king would, don't think the king will allow it. I think he probably would. It was the queen. Yeah, excuse me, it was the queen who hated it. Or who hated him. Or who hated, poor decisions under a sickness, right? Oh, the king is scared of Octavia, right? That's true. Maybe we can flip a coin to see if it actually is like a thing for their benefit, but he knows it's sealing the throne's fate, but he's like, oh well, or something like that. Should we roll to see, or should we just like let it happen kind of thing? Hi, Maria. Welcome on in. Good to see you. What do you guys think about that? I think let it happen, right? Let them be the most toxic power couple of the ages. React to first snow. No, you're not. Oh my God, speaking of snow, tonight we're supposed to get a foot of snow, like overnight. And Chewy is a dog that is like, that is a snow dog. He's it's a lot. It's 12 to 13 inches overnight. So there's, he has never seen snow before. Nope. He was born in, I think like March or May or something like that. I think May. Yeah, I think May. It is gonna be really cute. So when we wake up tomorrow morning, we should have enough snow on the ground and we'll see how he reacts to it. So I think it's gonna be cute. Hi. I'm live right now. Hi guys. How you doing? You wanna wave hi? I'm working right now. Hi guys. Huh?
They wanted to
Come crash the party. You know I got you. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye. The storm went through southern Ontario last night. We're digging ourselves out today. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, it's supposed to absolutely dump on us tonight. That's crazy work. They're so cute. They are. Yes, it's 2 of the 3 at least. So stay warm, seriously. It's gonna be crazy. Like, especially for a first snow. Usually we don't get that much for like a first snow. Sign off of work. Yes, now you can enjoy the holiday weekend. I love that, Michaela. It feels so weird today that today's like Friday. I don't know, my brain is not with it at all, you know. Just enough work, right? Now you're like, finally, did you have to work yesterday, Michaela? Or was it kind of like, because I know some companies will make you work like like Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you'll be off on Thursday and you're back to work Friday. And I was like, the worst. Right, yeah. The first snow is usually not that much. Because I know according to like, I think the Farmer's Almanac and a lot of like different other like prediction models and stuff, there's actually supposed to be, how do I want to say it?
Oh, woo!
There's actually supposed to be a bunch of like a lot of precipitation this year. So a lot of like accumulation for things, whether it's like rain or snow or whatever, but I don't know if it's going to be a cold winter, you know? So it could just be like a rainy December, like, or it could be like just like really, really snowy. The stock market is open. Oh, got it. Yeah, when I worked in finance and stuff, Michaela was that way too. Like basically if the stock market's open, I was at work kind of thing. Yep. Markets, yeah, the markets close early today. Yep. Lots of weather changes. Yes, it's crazy, isn't it? Girl, wait, did you finish writing your book already? Did I miss that? Oh yeah, oh damn. Yeah, she wrote that. Damn. I think I am gonna have her like stop authoring the book though, and then I'll probably just have her go ahead and like maybe work on some paintings and stuff too. Do you think she would sell her paintings? The kids, those are my that was my niece and my nephew. They are Michael's brother's kids. And they stopped here probably to get, because we're giving them like an old TV that we had and then like a rug and stuff, like an area rug. So I think they were probably getting that stuff. We're hoping for a heavy snowfall this year in Washington. It's been too dry up here the last few years, which has caused too many fires. Oh no, that's so scary. Fingers crossed the fiery pixie, right? At least like in the Midwest, like Wisconsin and then parts, you know, like those like grassland, like prairie land areas, you need to have like a really good snow and like a long deep freeze because it helps the plants germinate instead of like rotting basically, you know? Because if it's not cold enough, they rot because of like the moisture and stuff, and they mold and stuff, and then they can't germinate properly. So hi Willow. Basically, oh my god, you remember Octavia had a little alliance with Florian. She's actually they actually met again, because we say at this time it's been about a year since Henry has died, right? So a lot of time has elapsed because like the way that time works in the game. So it is they basically they're engaged now, but it's essentially kind of one of those things where like they have promised to one another, you know, essentially to like create an alliance and whatnot. And he also got the loyalty trait when he proposed to her, so that's kind of a giant red flag actually because we're kind of writing that as like he is going to have blind loyalty to what she wants and what, you know, like her moves and things, because I think they've probably discussed their disdain for the people in the throne, you know, like for the royal family, because he's been burnt in some way, but he's really good at maintaining that image of like being on good terms even though he's got bad blood. But yeah. Seriously, I told my youngest to go eat something and he grabbed a hot dog and ate it cold. No, Pixie, seriously, our niece, Charlotte, does that all the time. She'll eat cold hot dogs. She prefers them cold, actually. When I was really little, I did too. So I get it. It's like, are you a monster? She's really fast at doing art and stuff and like writing books. It's dangerous. I guess she's had like thousands of, like hundreds of years at this point. Hundreds of years to like secure herself here. On the internet, electricity is on. Oh my god, yay! How are you, cutie? I'm so glad to see you. Oh, seriously, Florida's been very dry. Oh god, Vaughn, that's so scary. I hope you guys, I did actually see that it was projected to be very dry in like certain places too. I think Florida was, I think like the southeast was going to be very dry, and then the Midwest was going to be really high precipitation, and I want to say that parts of like the southwest to like northwest was supposed to be about average for what they usually see every single year. I think, if I remember. as far as the season goes. Thank you for the lurk, Elena. I appreciate that. Oh, girl, are you gonna go light that fireplace? That is not gonna bode well for you. I can tell you that right now. You have her cleaning. No, you're not. I wish you could autonomously turn that off for some people. I know you can do it with like tuning and stuff, but it's a little bit, it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. I'm gonna let her go down for a bath. So this afternoon, we're saying that Florian is probably going to go announce his desire to marry Octavia to the king, because I believe that any alliances like that would have to be approved by the king, correct? So a rainy Thanksgiving. No, that's good. I'm so glad that it's nice though, Azure. That's good. So I think they would. It was a requirement for those in near the line of succession, such as the members of the royal family and royal wards. Historically, a king's approval is also practical necessity for marriage as nobles, especially in cases where the royal's wards lands and being under the king's protection. For most commoners, the king's permission was not needed to marry. So basically that makes sense. Too much land and stuff. Exactly. Right. So I think for story-wise, we will probably say that the king is going to approve. A, he's sick and not in his sharpest mind, and B, he really adores Octavia. So I think that for story-wise, he would probably do that because, like I said, he's not in his right mind, as well as like Octavia being, oops, I had her bathe in the wrong bath. Sorry. That's the child's bath. Go over here, girl. It's 20 here and it's cold. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty cold here too, honestly. I can't remember what the temperature is going to be. Yeah, it's 32 here. But that's pretty standard for this time of year. And of course, tons of snow. Like we've got a warning, like it's coming. We're gonna get dookied on. So I'll keep you guys posted and stuff, but obviously tonight, like it's gonna be Saturday tomorrow, but then hopefully it won't knock out our power. So we'll see what happens with that, but it shouldn't impact things by like Monday. And so I should be back on Monday pretty easily with y'all for our lovely co-working. So I will say this. The king approves. The king approves the engagement. Her blood is going to run cold. Seriously, because something about Florian gives her red flags, even though he's good at keeping up appearances. Seriously, right? Oh my God. I do wonder about that. Like anything related to Octavia, she just hates. She's like the lead hater of Octavia. The king approves this engagement, and he is ill, or he is secretly ill, and is not necessarily in his right of mind. The queen has bad taste about this engagement, though she does not necessarily know why. She's sus, you know, honestly. It's kind of like, it's that intuition, you know. Ooh. I always just replace these things, especially for like in a pretty wealthy family. Oh my God, though. Okay, so what's happening here? So she does need to go for another little drink. I think I will have her go bust in there and go do that. All right, y'all. So Twitch is gonna play ads in like 5 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and let that play, so I'll be right back. Thank you again. Wait, when was the baby's birthday? I forgot to like mark that. I think we've just been here. Mariella. Infant. Oh wait, it's 5 days. 1, 2, 4, 5. So on day 20, Mariella is going to age up. And then we have a toddler again. Just so you know. Anyway, we're going to let ads play, but I will be right back and let's do some words on stream and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hold tight. I definitely did not think about doing that last time. My bad. Oh my goodness. Vlad ages up in a little bit. Okay, so Vlad is like 29 plus 18. So on 47, he will age up into a child. Alice, Guinevere. Yeah, like their birthdays are honestly pretty like spread out, which is great actually. So I kind of like that. That's good stuff. My green screen's a little bit weird today. Godric would definitely have a different name, wouldn't he? Like if he ever did come back into the storyline and stuff, I think he totally would have a different name because he was a toddler and they didn't know what he was called. So he would. Wow. What if she ran into her son that abandoned and he is like married to a royal? That would be strange, right? Because he was like a toddler and he got taken in by werewolves. But Alice is telepathically bound. Oh my God. Alice is telepathically like bound to him because she has like night terrors and stuff that are like associated with her brother, but she doesn't know, she doesn't know this. But I think it would be really interesting one day, like if she's like getting married and she's betrothed and then we randomly add her brother to the game again. And then if she like randomly walks by or she like randomly finds him somewhere and then it can like maybe it could lead to something deeper for her to like break away from her mother, or something like that because of what she did to him. Like maybe, there's so many story writing potential to that. Also, we're done with ads and stuff. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. But there's a lot of questions that could be asked then. Like that could be something that we could humor doing later on down the road. and keep that in our back pocket, right? It's literally like so much family drama, isn't it? Octavia's like castle. Oh no, are you thinking about her? Why are you thinking about Scarlet? Maybe is she capable of guilt? Because some people that are like narcissistic are not capable of guilt. Potentially Maria, yeah. I'm hoping that we can continue this gameplay and this story until like it's done or something, you know, until we get to modern times. But with rotational style gameplay, it will take me 4 times as long. So we'll see what happens at that point. But my intention is to continue on with it as long as we can, because I think it would be really fun to keep doing that. That's different. I already forgot I don't get ads now. Yay! Usually they're gonna send my usually Black Fridays shopping and aw. Oh my god, that's so nice, Chronic. I love that. Thank you so much for choosing to do that here. That's really sweet. Odd if she fell in love with someone that adopted her son. Oh my god, right. Oh my god, that would be really terrible. Just noticed they added a curtain rod for Ventureways. They did. Yep. They did add one. They added it like back in the patch, like early November, I want to say. I know, like the community was super mad about that too. They're aware of the weird like stuff, the weird like lighting things that are on with it. So we're saying that the king will grant us permission to marry Florian because there's land and there's things. Holy shit. The text message came through. I heard that you got engaged. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you and Florian. Maybe she just got a message, like a raven. The fucking story. The story. No, that's so good. I had the wrong shader, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. That feels correct to me. The male sim is not there. The male sim is not there? What do you mean? Like in our household? Because I was using a mod to control him temporarily, so he's not in our household. So I removed him because I said that he went off on his own way, like in his own household. And then he went on his own diplomatic trip to go meet with the king. I think I'm going to have her, where is it? Maybe come upstairs and go work on some more books. Alice isn't here, but I think that I'm gonna have her work on some needlework or something too in the meantime. Maybe, where is it? Maybe not that necessarily, or even like her literacy, I think would be really cute. But I could also have you go take a bath first. Let's take care of some of our needs. So do you guys think that maybe on Tuesday in game, because it's currently Monday, which is the second day, so maybe tomorrow in game we'll have a like a noble wedding or something for them, for these two to get married. Decided to play decades because of you. I'm currently working on the spreadsheets. That's so fun. Have such a blast. It's great, you know, just like, and letting yourself like just get into the storyline, you know, and let those things sort of just come to on their own is really fun too. Like just letting your Sims do it, like do what they're gonna do, and like leaning into who they are and letting us tell us who they are versus, you know, other things. No, girl, Guinevere, you're technically not supposed to be like literate. Now you can read to the child, but she can't because the other girl's not literate, so she can't read. It's kind of annoying though that they keep doing it because she doesn't have any literacy at all. Maybe it's just read to child instead. Maybe she's not gonna do it. I'll probably let Guinevere continue to care for the kids and then let Octavia come in here and like write her book. So nonfiction. I just keep having her crank these out, but we're saying they're like her vampiric things, like her vampiric tomes that would eventually be like edited and published into tomes for later, which is really nice. Oh yeah, Guinevere, you're gonna be busy, girl. Serve that food. I'll have you do sausage and peppers because that sounds like something that they might have at some point. Oh, updating some Sims free play. Nice. I like that. Huh. We'll do large tracts of land, land ownership, marriage, and you. She's basically kind of like almost writing a how-to manual on how to be like a conniving, scary person. Ooh. Honestly, no. He said I ended up not dating Saphira Beaumont or whatever the heck her name was. But actually that was really funny because like that text message was more of a like a recollection or her like thinking about their engagement or something versus like an actual message that she got, of course, because that's sort of the way that we play with those. All right, Alice, what are you doing? Are you waiting for food? Oh wait, no, yeah, shoot. I had her like about to do something with the baby. There we go. Supervision baby care. Alice, you can eat. You have been permitted to eat some sausage and peppers. Girl boss guide? Right, literally. Ooh. In the zone, she can enter movements of serious focus where she doesn't have to worry about motives. Yes, I'll get that for her. I've never had that before, but that's pretty cool. That's a handy skill for someone like her to have. And it says, where does that go? I think it's under here. Or is it under her skills? Yes. She can enter moments of serious focus where she doesn't have to worry about motives. That is really nice, actually. For someone who's like on the grind constantly. You know what, Vlad? You're making your mom really, really uncomfortable. If you change your outfit to something maybe a little bit warm, it's fine. Seriously, it's literally like ADHD hyperfocus, isn't it? Where you just like forget to eat and stuff. I'm gonna pause and have him, I don't know if I can have him just like watch her because it helps with their like mental skill and stuff, but maybe I'll have him like play with the toy. Serious focus and play moments of unserious focus. I've never related more, right? That's real. Like, it's really impossible for me to start something, but like once I start, I'm like in. And hopefully I've had lunch or whatever too, you know? I can have you play with the doll instead of talking to mom. Mom is writing a book. She doesn't have any... Oh, girl, why are you sick? Does she even have a sick? Oh, she does have one. I thought it was just because of her period, but it's because she's actually sick. Which is unfortunate. I think I might have her... Oh, shoot, that's right. She has to go to work because she does have court on Mondays. I don't think... Oh, yeah, she does get paid for it. So that is kind of nice. But... I'm the same way. It can be hard to start something. Exactly, right. Like, once I get moving, then I'm fine. But, like, good luck getting me moving sometimes. It's terrible. I might have her go to the village physician. Because she's been sick and they're in an economic situation. Like, they have the economic ability to do so. To be able to go to the village shop or to go to the healer or something somewhere. Maybe I'll say this is where she's also going. Like, as she's out and about with her things, like, she will probably go to the healer too. All right, so he says, analyze a book, play hide and seek. I might even send her to go off somewhere. Maybe I'll send her to go, like, not necessarily the forest, but we'll say that maybe she's going to the theater. Because she's a little bit older now and she's able to like help herself get around. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm really glad to see you. maybe she left with her mother and is going somewhere at the same time is what we could say. You know, maybe even as well. Maybe she wants to go to the theater. Maybe she's going to a place where she can do some skill building or whatever while she's there. Maybe. Thank you. I appreciate it, Poco. Isn't it so cute? It's like it's the Duke's Manor. So she's at the theater. Do you think that I should see maybe she's working on her cross stitching. I'll add a level to her cross stitching to say that she's going there to like level up, like she's gone somewhere with her mother, and then maybe she's taking the kids there to like work on that, or like, you know, the young noble girls and things are going there to like work on their skills while mother is at court or something. I kind of like that idea. Little spider in my office. Oh my god. And it was on my desk and I've lost track of her. Oh my gosh. Right. I feel you. I always feel that way about certain spiders too. Sometimes I'm like, I don't like, sometimes there's big yucky ones that I'm like, no, that's terrible. But then sometimes I'm like, nah, this is fine. Wait, why are you like miserable, girl? Okay, I'll probably let her go downstairs and eat some of those sausage and peppers though. Here we go. I'll go grab a serving. Beautiful castle. Thank you, Poco. I love it. I do. It's been so fun to work on this save. Oh, man. I'm near you, right? I'm okay. Like, oftentimes I'll be like working out in my yard and stuff, and we've got lots of jumping spiders. Oh no, right? Arachnophobia. No, that's so valid, though. I get it, Vaughn. Like, they're so fascinating. Like, at least to me, you know, who doesn't like struggle with that. But oh my gosh. And meanwhile, I'm like, oh, hi, little guy. Oh, but I get it. There's a tiny spider that's eating make fungal gnats for my plants, so I've left it. Yes, right? Exactly. Like, you're chill. Like, he's got a little snack. You know, he's good. That's so cute. He's at the jackpot. Should I see if maybe since she's like being actively taught, maybe I'll raise her up a little bit more for her cross stitch and stuff, her needlework things today. Versus when she just practices on her own, you know? I personally kind of like that idea. I think that's kind of fun. Like, oh, she's being taught, so she's able to pick things up faster. By the way, I do stream Monday through Friday, just so you guys know. And the core focus of our gameplay is the Ultimate Decades Challenge. Also Monday, oh my God, Monday, we have shell tours. So don't forget about that. If you want something to do over the weekend, don't forget, shells are due December 1st. Tier 2 and tier 3 subs have a higher chance of a tour. So your names go on a wheel if you have a higher sub. And if you do one of the challenges, then yeah. Yes, you're working on it. I love it. That's exciting. I have a really neat idea for like the next one. It'll be like a exterior only kind of situation. And so it'll be exterior only, but it'll be due in January. This one will be. And then it'll be like a tiny town kind of situation. And you can make your own tiny town, but I won't tour the inside of the houses, only the exteriors, just to like keep it moving along a little bit. A Christmas tree farm, that is so fun. 1304, it is. So we basically play each year 4 different times because we play 4 different families. So essentially like what happens in 1304 through each of the families are happening pretty much at the same time, if that kind of makes sense. Like a meanwhile kind of thing. I know, love the puzzle shells. They're so interesting. This puzzle shell is definitely different. I'll have her work on her like reading here. Skating rink there just because, heck yeah, I love that. All of my VODs, I need to honestly upload the other ones because I got going with like pie things and then Thanksgiving. I have 3 other episodes that I need to dump on YouTube for you guys, but everything else is up there. So thank you to those of you guys who do watch those episodes over on YouTube, because I really do appreciate that a lot. Octavia's here. She went to the apothecarist or whatever, the apothecary person. So I feel like she definitely, the physician is what they call it. So like she feels better now because she's in a social class where she's able to do that. Also, she's very thirsty, so I'll let her drink. Can't wait to see all the holiday builds. I know, I'm so excited. It's gonna be good. I think I'll probably decorate my office for Christmas and get all my Christmas alerts and things all set over for you guys. I think that's what I may be doing on like Sunday, because I'll be back home by that point. Aw, he's so cute. Can I get you to eat something here? Maybe eat some sausage and peppers. So the king has approved of our alliance. And then Tuesday, which is day number 3 in 1304, we are actually going to have our wedding. So I think in just a minute here. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Guinevere Shepherd was accidentally turned into a vampire through risky vampirism by Octavia Dresden. What do you think I'm gonna do? Do you think... Do you guys think that... Should I have Octavia maybe start prowling instead of having a castle servant? Octavia wouldn't know yet, but I think Octavia is going to lock her in the basement. Because the thing that happened with Scarlet is that she turned in front of everyone else so the public knew. Right? Do you think Octavia might start prowling outside to go drink? Seriously. Prowling could be fun as a turnaround townie person to vampire, which could be tea, right? So the king, oh my god, that's crazy. So like, but Octavia also, on the other hand, Octavia also knows, I was gonna say, Emily, it could be too risky because she also knows that she could turn other people into vampires. So she might prefer to have like a grasp on them. What should we do? Because we have to have like a castle servant, right? But she also, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh my god. Octavia fans that wish she'd kill her. I think she would. So she turns Guinevere into a vampire, but she doesn't know it yet. Octavia's probably gonna lock her in the basement. She can feed her new hubby on her new hubby, and when he eventually turns, he can convince her not to. Oh my god, maybe it's disparity. Servants will be easier to tie up loose ends if they get turned, right? I don't know if she would feed her husband though, but I think she would probably prefer to have servants. I think you're probably right there. I'm gonna make her not as tired. Here we go. Because it's like 5:30. Here we go. Because I know it like zapped her.
Yeesh.
Oh my god. You know, it straight turned her into a vampire, y'all. Guinevere! Oh, she's feeling so sick. Maybe I'll have her go lay down. Octavia, how discovers the cure for vampires is the vampiric tomes, and she makes them drink the cure tonic when they turn. Does this drive her to create a cure? So much nuance to that. She makes them drink the tonic when they turn. Right. Because there is a tonic to make them like, to cure them. This will drive Octavia to study and create a vampiric tonic Maybe, do you think it was something that maybe like she's looking, ooh, because she believes she doesn't believe, exactly, because she believes she doesn't turn vampires. Yeah, because she thinks like the best ones are made, or are created, not, yeah, they're born, not made. That's what it is. Octavia accidentally turns Guinevere into a vampire. She does not know it yet. This will drive Octavia to study and create a vampiric tonic. And right, exactly. Maybe she doesn't think turned vampires deserve vampiric powers ability, so she strips them of it. Right. She believes that the best vampires are not created but born. So she strips them of their powers. That is tea. Maybe that's a good idea. Make her food or always make her food or always drink the cure. Oh, because there's a public turning to the alarm the king and queen. Right. I was gonna say, because this could backfire, because I don't think she will turn until like a couple of days, I want to say. So I think we'll be on to the next household by this point, technically. So this could backfire again. So that could also get risky for her, kind of like what it did with like Scarlet, because we'll be under the Fields family after them, right? So like this could get really hairy, really dicey, really quick. So Guinevere doesn't know that Octavia is a vampire. All right. Yep, she wipes her memory. She doesn't know what the hell's happening to her. Like no idea at this point. So Octavia, of course, does. I think, no, I didn't give her that skill. I'm going to give her vampiric knowledge skill. Vampire lore. I'm going to give her like maxed out. Because she'll know. You know what I mean? Like she knows. Basically, right? If you kind of feel me. So she knows how to the ultimate vampire secret, how to cure vampirism. She can make the ultimate vampire cure on the bar. There's nothing else for Octavia to learn about vampires. I kind of forgot to give her that skill in the first place, but she's kind of like the OG, so she would know pretty much everything because she's literally writing the tomes as we speak, technically, right? So make special drink. Is it under here? Make drink. Is it under here? The vampiric cure. I could also like, there's potato wine, moon petal punch, plasma jane, vampire resistance cocktail, ultimate vampire cure. So I could get the things to allow her to make that. Or I could download it on the gallery and say that she like made it or something, because it's garlic, wolfsbane, and plasma fruit. So yeah, she basically, I'll have her like begin studying for that is what we'll say in her story. Because like, or actually no, she won't know until after Guinevere is like a vampire essentially. So yeah. But I think that's how she would react if, you know, like once Guinevere changes into a vampire. I think in the meantime, when she changes, while she studies, we'll probably do some dice rolls and then figure out if she gets it right away. You know what I mean? Like we'll figure out, we'll see if she gets it right away, but we'll lock away Guinevere in the meantime. I think that's probably a good way to handle that, actually. Long as Gwen doesn't turn in the tavern, I know, I swear to God. Like any sort of public space is just going to be so dangerous for them. I swear on it. This is gonna get really dicey. Really freaking fast. Oh my God. Seriously, Scarlet, seriously. So she strips some of their powers. Once Gwen turns, she will... So basically, once she turns, we'll stow her in the dungeon until Octavia discovers the cure. But it's gonna be like a low probability that she finds it, basically. Like, we're going to make it really hard for her to find it, right? Basically, I think what we're gonna have to do is roll a d20, and then it has to be a 20 for her to find it. You know what I mean? Because at this point, yeah. Published author, she's also scientist and researcher, right? We love women in STEM. Yes, we do. But I think, like, it's going to be difficult for her to do it. I think that totally makes sense to me, because, like, that can't just be something that is going to happen, like, right away, you know? Often we're gonna roll just one and done. I think it might be, like, once every... My spreadsheet in Discord? I do not. I have it on my website, though. But I don't have my, like, story document or anything in there, though. That's pretty much, like, my notes and whatnot. Okay, so we've got Octavia. Here we are. She's out here, like... Wait, I was gonna have her, like, write her book and stuff and, like, keep working on that. Alice Dresden is still downstairs reading. She's practicing her literacy skill. She's doing really good. I think 5 as it maxes out. It does. So she's, like, level 3. Seriously, yeah, episode 0 on YouTube, it does go over, like, the spreadsheets and stuff. I've done things a little bit differently since, but it's pretty much, like, right there, I would say. All right, you gotta go to sleep. I'm gonna have Guinevere put him to bed. Oh, girl is, like, super exhausted. Put Vlad to bed. Octavia's writing her book. It almost makes me want to try to get a butler and then control them in the household so they're not taking up a slot in my household. If that makes sense. It almost makes me want to do that. So they're kind of like a temporary person in the home without taking up a slot. Because butlers, if you just leave them on their own, it gets really messy. Because they don't really, like, do anything for the most part. So we're gonna have a wedding tomorrow, you guys. Oh my god, like, in, like, the game. A wedding in the game tomorrow sort of wedding. I can't believe that she's gonna get married. Ask to read book. She can't read. Like, why, you know, maybe it could be like I'm telling him a story or something. Be kind of interesting. Oh, this baby, what's wrong with her? Mariella? I'll just do, like, super efficient baby care and that should be just fine. Octavia's so fast at writing books, you guys. It's crazy. What are you doing, girl? You're literally so fast. I'll let her go downstairs and, like, go meet with, like, Alice to go, like, help learning how to read a book, basically. Okay. Oh, yeah. Or learning how to read and, like, with her literacy work and stuff. That's good. She needs to make sure that her daughter is, like, right on time with things.
Oblish. Oh, Rebanina.
Can you believe it? Also, y'all, I'm gonna pause for a second. Hi, Michael. I'm gonna pause for a second because I'm going to do some stickers for you guys. If you don't know, once every 10 subs, I give away stickers to you guys, and I have a handful. Let me double check to see exactly how many